Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and we are doing an all signs general reading. And just want to give an apology, guys, that I have not been live for several days. I have been nursing a shoulder injury, so that's why I have been kind of MIA. But we're going to be doing the all signs reading. This is going to be for the upcoming next 7 days of whenever you feel guided to listen to this. Don't forget that this is a live recording. If you are catching the replay, you can just go straight to the timestamps where you will have all the zodiac signs listed for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we're going to get started here. The decks we are using today is the Lantern Oracle. These are all listed in the description box. We have always the Rider-Smith deck here. This is going to be the vintage borderless deck. I don't have the box. And then today we're going to use one of my personal faves, which is the Zombie Tarot, since we're in spooky season, so I'm trying to pull out the spooky cards, plus it's one of my favorite decks. So we will be using that for the main readings for our all signs. All right, let's get started. We're going to see what the collective is first. How this works, guys, for the collective reading is that we look upon the collective challenge for the next 7 days. And we just do the initial story play with no reversals, and then we break into the all zodiac signs. All right, let's get started here. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, God, what messages do you have for the collective? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Here we go. 12. Creative power. Release your alchemical energy into the world. All right. So we got the feminine energy here of creative power, but with a 12, that comes down to a 3. So that is about creativity. It is about growth, and it is about working with others. Groups are really associated to this too, but let's see what the book has to say about creative power collective, because this is your challenge for the next 7 days. Let's get to it. It says, collective. Inspiration, like intuition, is a way of our spirit self reaching out to us. Our creative energy comes into full power when we immerse ourselves in realizing our vision. At the beginning of an inspired undertaking or journey, we are the living potential for a particular outcome or venture. However, it is not until it's created or happens that we become the creator. In this sense, our process and actions shape us in a fuller expression of who we are. Creative energy changes what already exists into something else. As the living portal through which this happens, creativity is an energy and practice that will always change us. Exactly how is impossible to predict from the outset. Oh, well, this is juicy for us. There's a protective energy here over this creative release for us. This can come in ideas. This can come into things that we're trying to create prosperity in. Others evolve. Some of us are really creating a new version of ourselves that's still within the womb, because we are going through some kind of process here with our mother wound. And there is a mother wound here that I feel that is being addressed for a lot of us. And I even think of Mother Gaia as well, where there are, well, pains that come along with evolution. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here for this. Let's see what else we got. Might be a little slow, guys. My shoulder's doing better, but shuffling is a bitch. It just is. We have the Three of Wands. Hi, Nancy. It's all right. I was late too. We are just on time. That's like what I like to say. Oh, the Star. Look at all of that feminine energy here, that vulnerability, that nakedness, feeling comfortable in one's skin, looking upon something here that is authentic, real, deeply within their emotions, but also deeply grounded. So this is an individual here that has been knowing the possibilities of the light. It's almost like I feel it's, even though the Hermit's not here, I feel him. I feel it, because the Hermit does have that energy of walking away and going within and looking at the light. And there's something here about receiving the light, receiving, look at this, an offer, receiving an opportunity, receiving some help, receiving assistance. Some of you receiving an apology. By remaining authentic, by remaining true to you, there is a huge opportunity that is coming in front of you, collective. And this is going to play out differently for each individual sign. Now, I know we're in the end of here with Libra, but we're going into Scorpio season. So happy birthday out there to the Scorpios. We will be starting with you guys. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I know this is not my typical time. So if you are on, say hello. Don't forget to share, because sharing is caring. And we're going to get started here with Scorpio. Scorpio is up. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reversals are now up. And this is regarding the next 7 days of when you feel guided to listen to this. Here we go. Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you in the next 7 days. We have the Six of Swords. So you're pulling back, pulling in to the energy here of your fears. Okay. We have Nine of Swords. So there's some heavy anxiety, things from the past for the Scorpio that is addressing. Doesn't want to, but knows that they have to. Yeah. Knows that they have to. Because this isn't something that a Scorpio can kick to the curb or ignore if an individual has done this to you. And some of you, someone really did this to you. Threw you down to the wolves, or in this case, zombies down the stairs, okay? Someone here has been sucking you down, playing victim. Why do I feel like they had a ploy of some sort here, Scorpio, whoever this was? It's like the more they bring up the past to you, the more it brings in the attitude of shame or guilt. Some of you are kind of sick of having a guilt trip here, but you don't want to adjust it and say, no, I'm fine, I'm strong. You may even have an individual here going, you know what? I think you might be avoiding your emotions, that you're not really fine, that you don't have to be strong all the time. Could be coping. Let's see what else is going on with this. Clarify that Six of Swords for us, Spirit. The Tower. The Tower. It's never the right time. Whenever this situation happens, or as unexpected, and it is always unexpected. Some of you, it's an unexpected visitor. But the past that comes in here is like, oh no, now that it's here, it's infected. And there is some fear here of, can I get out of the past? Am I going to repeat the past? Am I going to repeat the past? Clarify that 9 of Swords. Yeah. There's a particular ability here that you feel that you're not ready to face fear. But this protective nest I feel in your belly is more a rebirth for you, Scorpio. And some of you are very fearful of opening this can of worms, or now that this has been opened, as into what is the next steps for you. Hi, Lily. Welcome. Just in time. We just started with Scorpio. But whatever this past is, and it is a past scenario or a soulmate, the difference here is there's a zombie and there's a living. So it's a living dead, it feels like, right? Like there's something here that's deader than dead that they'll never really be the same. You may not really be the same out of this. And you may be looking at these memories as into it's time for me to move forward. It's time to move on from this. Some of you have to really work on your boundaries. This may feel stifling to you. Some of you, this may be stifling in a job. Some of you, this may be stifling in a relationship that brings you down, that doesn't allow you to grow. It doesn't allow you to have that prosperity, that opportunity, the offer. But you know what you want. You know what you desire. 2 cards here of advice for Scorpio who's resonating with this. No reversals. Look at you. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone who's very practical. This is someone here who makes decisions and tough decisions, but they're very wise in their investments, their quality time spent. And some are willing to pay the money to get out. There may be a payout here that you may have to pay off to get out. But it's temporary. It's not long. It has to do with choices, opportunities, who you choose next in your life, especially when it comes to connections. I got to cover this here because it's monetized. But with the Gemini energy of lovers, this is the ability here for partnerships that help you grow and to realign. So you are in the midst here of shedding somebody or some situation, and some of you, the somebody is an old version of you that can't keep dwelling on the past, is need to move forward. So I feel like there's big moves coming here when it comes to your investments, your finances, and the people surrounding you is incredibly important for this Scorpio. All right, we are going to move on to Sagittarius next. Sagittarius is up next. I'm going to do a quick shuffle, say hello to everybody. Make sure you guys are saying hi. I know I'm not on a typical time. Sagittarius will be up next. You're welcome. Everybody's quiet today. This is an odd time for me to be on too. I'm usually not on this early. That's cool. That's fine, Nancy. It's pretty quiet tonight because I'm not on a normal time. So, and I'm not doing an all signs love. This is general. Love obviously may come up, but most people just want the love. Forget everything else in their life. It's the love that's important. Just kidding. All right. Sagittarius. Saggy. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's see what's up in store for you in the next 7 days. What's in store for Saggy in the next 7 days? Strength. I feel like there's almost this energy of you feeling like you have to take a bullet because you feel a little bit like I almost okay. Okay. They give me the strangest things in my head. And I almost feel like that "don't do drugs" commercial, like, this is what happens to your to you when your brains are on drugs, where it's all scrambled egg and it's just like, "Shh." I feel like you're very fried when it comes to a particular situation. You don't wanna talk about it, you don't wanna discuss it. Some of you feel creatively blocked, some of you are in exhaustion mode. I almost feel like you are consistently, God, it's almost like you're paddling in water, but you're not getting anywhere. You're going against a current and you're tired and you're exhausted and you feel like you're about to explode because it doesn't feel good to you. I feel stressed for the Sagittarius. Someone here is stressed. Yeah. And no matter what opportunity, and you do have one who is looking at you a little bit like, hmm, are you okay? You might have somebody here checking on you. Are you okay? And you may find yourself saying, no, I'm not okay. I got a lot on my plate. I got a lot on my mind. But somebody here sees your mind, understands it. There's a brain in that pail. Okay. But they're also a little bit clueless. They don't think logically, this person. I do feel like somebody here is checking on you, Saggy. Could be somebody younger. Yeah. I don't have time for this. You can't help me. Very dismissive. But the opportunity here is some of you feel like it's too late. It's too late. Some of you are like, where were you? Like, this should have been addressed far, far before. I just feel very exhausted and something where you feel drained and not having the ability here to create, or to some of you even go to work, or some of you are just going to feel very lethargic. Honestly, we have 2 8s there too. This has to do with your abundance, your growth. Hierophant. And it's like no matter what comes up, whatever news reports or things that come in with the next 7 days, you're like, I am done with rescuing people. I can't rescue this anymore. All right. Some of you, I mean, that's Taurus energy, but the Hierophant is usually of things of structure, beliefs, belief structures, or just showing up, being at business, teacher, counseling. Some of you feel like you are the teacher if you're in a management role, and some of you feel like that even in a relationship. It's like, what's the news? What's the news today? What's on the report today? What I have to deal with? See what this Page of Cups energy is. Man, the devil. You know what? I think that you have somebody here who is offering you advice. Advice, but also I feel like it is a vice. All right. Someone might say to you, relax, chill. Let's just put it all away. Let's just do it next week, or let's just deal with it next week. You may even be in a relationship, Capricorn, where somebody here just avoids, is an avoidant. And that could feel really icky. It can. So I see this Sagittarius feeling, well, annoyed by somebody here who has easy answers of escapism, of making things all better, or using things like let's eat or have food or drink. What advice does Spirit have for the Saggy? I think you might just need a timeout, a break here. Yeah. This is about your security, your health, your well-being. The Nine of Pentacles is someone here that is well cared for. And this feels like you don't feel like you're at that state. And I just keep hearing it's time to take care of you. It's time to nurture you. And others of you with that moon energy, this is your intuition. If you feel like somebody is up to no good or they're not going to understand, then there's this need here to stop explaining your moves. You have to explain why. It's like some of you just need to know that at this point they should know. They should know. Okay. So you don't have to expose everything about yourself either. The moon is hidden. The moon here is don't give everything away. The moon here is create that thing here of deep healing. And some of you are really healing that feminine wound where you're overdoing it and you're exasperated for an individual who's just saying to you, it'll be all right when they really aren't, I don't know, in good intentions here. It almost looks like someone's peeking here in the back. And it feels like that little boy almost here. Like, are you okay? Their solutions are temporary. Their solutions here aren't officially for the well-being of you or this connection or this relationship. You have someone here who just doesn't look at it that way. So there are some decisions here that you need to address when it comes to your well-being of what is good for you and your security, and not to give your moves all away to an individual. That's what I got. Let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn is next. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Say hello, guys. Let me know that you're here. I know mostly, I think everybody's been pretty quiet, so you guys must be on the way from commuting or what. I haven't seen anybody on Facebook yet. Mostly everybody on YouTube. All right. Capricorn is up. And yes, if you guys like messages like this, I just did an all signs that was released on Monday. That is similar to this. You don't know what comes up. You can discuss relationships too. And that is over at Harmonia Friends Club. There is a 30-day free trial. And more importantly, hi, Marty. We have Tier 2 night for tomorrow night, which is a free event for all my Tier 2 members. Super excited for that. We are going to be doing a light code activation, working with Lyrans, God, and the Ents, the trees, to get the energy here of, well, help Gaia, help our root chakra, open our heart space, and we're going to see what those channel messages are. So it is a free event over at only at Harmonia, and the Tier 2 members get to bring up to 2 guests, so don't forget that. Hello, Aya. Hi, Trisha. That's okay. It's just like, promise I'm here for me. There's nothing wrong with relationships, but not everybody's looking for relationships. That's why I do such a versatile thing of readings. All right, Capricorn, here we go. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's get to it. Ooh, you irritable. Sagittarius energy. 9 of Wands. Okay. Oh, boy. I hear you. Trisha, I am there with you. All of my readings are always going to be focused on yourself, even when it comes to love. That's the kind of reader I am, because it starts with you anyway. But anyway, let's get to Capricorn. Cappies, are you dealing here with somebody that is, well, really ticking you off? I feel like there's an individual here that is going to be pretty persistent with you in the next 7 days, that is going to make you feel a little bit imbalanced. I feel this need here of like, oh my gosh, doesn't matter what I take. Even if I were to take a vaccine, this person here is still showing up like a virus. You have an individual here that does feel like a virus or wants to talk to you, is very persistent, is not really respecting your boundaries at all. I feel that you feel a little bit annoyed, and some of you are really dodging this, like you are running while this individual's on roller skates here. So this person here is persistently wanting to touch base with you or to explain to you, and some of you to apologize to you. Yes, Marty, we already did that, but you can check the replay or check the other placements in your chart. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's see what this is about, Cappies. The Chariot's reversed. Oh, I see. Now they want your assistance. What did they get themselves into? Some of them thought that they were so well protected by whatever this journey they were going on. And it turned out, well, this was not true. Feel pretty broken down now, don't they? It's like, oh, danger, danger. Why would I trust this individual? I don't know, Cappy. I feel like you have somebody that they trusted and this backfired on them. So I do feel an individual here wanting to change their mind, talk to you, reinvest in you, discuss with you, and you're like, I do not want this. Nope, you don't want this. And I think it's because, and some of you are going to say literally, my hands are tied, or meaning I don't want to put my hands into this, because this is what you've done all the time with this individual. They've already taken your hands. They've already taken your arms. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and you could be dealing with another earth sign here, a fellow earth sign, but I feel like this is you addressing this, because it's like, if I give any more to this, I am not protecting myself. I can't focus. Some of you, this is really affecting your work life. Others of you, it's just affecting, like, the family life is affecting your social life. It gets icky, right? Let's see what this news is about. What is this news about? Oh, hey, can you loan me some money? Hey, can you be my emotional tampon? Hey, all of the bloody crap that happened to me. This is an individual here who is incredibly playing victim. Okay. Could be dealing with Taurus, could be dealing with the Libra, but this is an individual here who has massive inner child issues. They haven't really done any of the work. They're not really good at parenting. If they have children, they're not really good with their own kids. But this is somebody here who has some high expectations on you fixing things, on you fixing the problem. And I don't blame you why you would be running for, like, this is like ridiculous. All right, let's see what advice Spirit has for you. Hi, Shelly. Welcome. I'm sorry, Aya. Here we go. The advice. Okay. Now, the hangman doesn't do a thing, but just kind of waits and does nothing and just watches. Okay. Why? To gain a different perception. I just heard watch. Watch as you do nothing. Your superpower is not reacting at all. Your superpower is not reacting at all to this trauma mama. I don't care if it's a masculine. They got a mama wound. Okay. Watch, because this is what you're doing. This is you working on yourself. This is you healing. This is you working on your security. This is you looking at a message and being unbothered and going, oh, looks like they reached me again. Okay. Well, back to my business. Back to me. Watch the perception as you do nothing. And this person is going to have a freak out. They are. And a tantrum, like, I feel like a tantrum, like they're just having a tantrum, like stomping feet, upset. But you don't owe this person nothing. Nothing. You already gave into it. Don't feel bad about it. Don't even feel bad if they come here with an apology. If you feel the need here to accept the apology, you can still say no. Okay. But some of you don't even need to do that, and you shouldn't feel it. If you're hesitant on it, going, should I be the bigger person? Honestly, it's not about even being the bigger person, because I feel like the bigger person portion is an old 3D matrix bullshit thing about trying to be the better person. Be who's authentic to you. What feels good to you? That's what I got. All right. Aquarius. Aquarius is up next. Thanks, guys, for liking and sharing and caring and saying hello. For those of you who are joining the live and those of you who are watching the replay, that's cool. I'll have timestamps too, guys. If you missed your sign, do not forget there is always a collective reading at the end of this. Always a collective reading. Hi, Sherry. All right. Aquarius is next. Alrighty. Aquarius, let's see how the next 7 days are going to be for you. For you. Hello. Did I say Shelly? Did I say hello to you? Hello. Happy Wednesday to you as well. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius in the next 7 days. 10 of Hazards. All right. That's your security. That's your home front. That's a nice card. But it's under 3 of Wands. So what are you waiting? Are you waiting for some security? Are you hoping to receive some news from a family member, family, a person who is like family to you? But this could also be about prosperity. The creative power. Release your alchemy energy into the world. Release your energy into the world. Oh, well, shit. It's the Empress. The divine feminine energy. She ain't reversed. This is the divine feminine. We have so much feminine energy here. This is an individual here who's very caring, loving. Now, she can be authoritative if she doesn't like the people here who are messing up with her boundaries. But this is a mama bear. This is someone who's very protective, protective of their assets, of their family. Page of Swords. Who's watching you? Who is watching you? Somebody here is, well, I don't know. It definitely an age difference. Okay. Now, some of you, this could be your own child, but if it's not there, there's something here about this butterflies of ascension, observing your ascension. Someone has been watching to see you, watching you, seeing if you're in another connection, another relationship. And if it's not a connection or relationship, to see you in your power, to see you in your financial power. Interesting. Let's see what this 10 is, because you are also, there's something that you're receiving pretty darn big. I mean, the 10 of Hazards here and the Empress is here. Ooh, you got somebody who misses you. You got somebody here who's not over you. You got someone here who's peeking on you. Raising up the dead. Raising up the dead. Focusing on a missed opportunity. This person does fully miss you. There's nothing like that's the guaranteed part. You have someone here who's missing your energy, missing your caring touch. There's something that's very caring about you, nurturing about you. Some of you, it's, very motherly. Doesn't matter if you're a masculine or not. You made this individual here feel safe. You listened to this person's problems. You were there for them. But man, is there an energy here of them seeing they don't have that anymore. God, but they think about you. I even feel like this person, if they're not, there's something about drawing. They may be an artist, but man, there's an axe here. So this person here is very fearful, scared out of their mind. Scared out of their mind. I mean, come on. This is how you are, though. You're very much like a nurse to this individual. You always checked on this person. This could have been a person who blocked you. This is a person here who avoids you. This could be a person here who was afraid to take accountability. But man, there's something about your ability to evolve, your ability to care, your ability to protect. And also they're watching something that you're creatively pulling into. Some of you, it's success. I see some of you have stardom. I mean, we have the star here. That's a huge opportunity, growth. And it has growing pains for sure. Yeah. 3 of Cups. Someone's missing you. 3 of Cups. And unhappy about it. But how you feel too, because it is about your energy in the next 7 days, you're going to feel watched a little bit. And this person may pop in your head a little bit, or you may feel anxiety. It ain't yours. Return to sender with love and grace. There is sadness here that is being addressed of what never came or has come. Some of you, this person here missed a huge financial business opportunity in a big way with you. A joint venture gone. Let's see what the advice here is for this Aquarius. There's something about a venture gone. Some of you, a marriage gone. But others of you, whatever the spiritual union is, it's gone. Look at this. We have your advice, the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's someone who also is very motherly, nurturing, grounded, focused on your investments. Choose wisely when it comes to your investments. And we have strength. Clarify that strength card here, Spirit. One more on the strength. Clarify what that strength is for. What is the courage for this Aquarius? Oh my gosh. Embrace and receive the divine mother. The ability to have compassion, the ability to give unconditional love, and also the ability to kick a motherfucker out of the nest because you know it's best for them to grow. You can't always do the moves, especially when it comes to children. You have somebody here, so much divine feminine energy, guys. Empress. Honestly, the Empress is here 3 times. The Empress has so much to give, so much to offer. But this is about your venture when it comes, and there's joint venture here. So it comes with partnerships. It comes with your voice. It comes with your strength. And it comes with your ability here to receive. You don't have to do too much other than to know that it's here and that you know it's there. You're about to receive some really big things. And some of you, this receiving is financial success. And it's like as soon as you start coming to light, as soon as you start vibrating in this divine energy here, as soon as you start opening up, as soon as you start feeling this harvest, this is the energy of you feel of another individual who sees the harvest, who sees you weren't full of shit, that you never really changed. You were always that individual who was caring, who was loving, who was there. That hasn't changed. But what's changing is the investment of you. The changing here is coming where you put your quality time, where your money is spent. Because this is an individual here where their ascension is watching you ascend. They still have an axe, so they're fearful of it. This is an individual who will be fearful of their success. This would be an individual who would be fearful of relationships. That's what I got. Let's move on to Pisces. Thanks, guys, for the love. I do appreciate it, and the likes. We're going to move on to Pisces here shortly. Just going to do clearing of the cards and a shuffle. We're using the zombie deck. I was so bummed because this is my second zombie deck. The first one I had, which is a much better quality. I literally got that as a gift when this deck first came out. I would say almost 5 or 6 years ago, whenever this deck came out. But the card quality is not nearly as nice as the original one. It's kind of cheesy. But I lost some cards. I lost some cards in the deck. And I don't know. I can't find them. I don't know what happened to them. So I ended up having to get the new one. As much as I love the imagery, the deck itself just doesn't feel the same. I can't say the quality is the same as the first. All right, Pisces. Who's got Pisces in their chart? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go. Pisces. Don't forget, guys, there's always a collective bonus at the end. There always is a collective. There's always chances for more. Let's see what's up for you in the next 7 days, Pisces. 6 of Swords. That's you. It's heard sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? You are having a premonition. It does involve with the past. It does, like, you're having okay, so this is definitely a very spiritual 7 days, okay? This is gonna be for the individuals here who are very clairvoyant when it comes to their dreams or remembering things, okay? Very specific reading. There is something that you are going through in this physical plane, this world, where it has not been easy for this Pisces. They're going through it. They're making headway, all right? But I do feel a little bit stressed, but you're like, I got this. I have the capability of doing this. I do feel that there's someone behind you who's very appreciative of your moves, of your capability here to follow your intuition, to always listen to your gut and guide. You are an individual here that helps guide Pisces. Absolutely. And your guidance comes a lot of times in your dream form, in your dream state. It is your key. There are certain things or certain feelings that you are addressed in your dream state that come into the, well, physicality. And what it comes to is you know when to block individuals, not talk to people, go a different direction. You sense this. So in the next 7 days, you're sensing something here where you don't want to attend. You know someone may be coming back, and you know that your guard's got to be up. But you also have an individual here who relies on your achievements and also relies on you knowing things ahead. Okay, ahead. Some of you are a reader like myself. Clarify the 6 of Swords. Especially when it comes who you want to work with. And there's one in particular who you are really starting to question. And I think it might actually be the person who heavily relies on you. Oh, they're so appreciative. Oh, yeah. It's like, do this for me. Good boy. Fetch, right? But there's something here where they ain't really a real dog, okay? They're not a real dog. Not really loyal. This is a person here who would feed off you. You got to use her. This is somebody here who uses you. I think you know it's time. You are pushing forward, but someone is in the boat expecting you to make some moves, Pisces. They just are. Yeah. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here reversed is, man, this person, there's something that they state that they do and they're pretty confident on, but it comes to what you can do for them. And they have the ability here to not only take, but steal when it comes to your creative ideas, when it comes to your protective energy. This is something here, well, Pisces will take care of, or Pisces will fight for me. And this person is pretty cocky about it. This is an individual here who offers your assistance or offers you to take care of things without even asking. There's an assumption here, even though that they say that they appreciate. This would also be a person who would turn on you like that. Turn on you. We're using the zombie deck. Oh, that's too many cards, but we have the Tower here. All right, not the Tower. I'm sorry. The Hangman, which feels like you're in between two towers. Interesting. All right. Whatever's coming up with this individual, this is what's coming. This is what is coming up in the next 7 days. Okay. Could be starting now. And I'm not going to take all of these cards. I'm going to take the 3 that were just here because there was a lot that fell. We have the 10 of Cups here. We have the Empress reversed, and we have the Page of Swords energy. Somebody is bringing some family drama or things that involve a fire for you to put out. It's not really your fire. It's not. It's something here where there's an expectation that you will pay up, that you will take care of this, or you will play a specific role. Okay. This person here is used to you enabling their scenarios or fixing that. And I'm going to say it's someone here who feels very codependent or tied to you. Tied to you. Okay. We're going to keep those cards. They were reversed. Let's see what advice Spirit has for a Pisces who's going to be dealing with this. What advice? No reversals. Oh my gosh. 6 of Swords. Again, you started with the 6 of Swords. Listen. Do you see how this person's behind you? Do you see how you are defending this individual? And they say, yeah, there's something here where you are going to be asking 6, 7, or asking for assistance here. For example, you may say, you need to sit in front of the boat. You need to be my scout because I need to row the boat. I need to be the individual here that steers us in the right direction. Can you look out? Because this person could be your eyes. Ask, Spirit is saying, ask for a fair exchange when it comes to this person. Libra energy. If they can't, then the face of the consequences is your yes or no. Okay. If they say, no, I can't do that, but can you still do it anyway? Then your answer is no, right? Make sure it is a fair exchange so that you do not take on someone's karma. And this individual is between 2 towers right now, okay? There's empty promises that they made not only to you but to others to fix it, to take care of it, okay? And some of it is legalities here, but there's something here that if you do help, if you do assist, ask for fairness, ask for things in writing, ask for something that is legally bound here so that you are covered. Protect your assets. That's what I got. All right, let's move on to Aries. Aries is up. You too, Marty. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Catch the replay later for the bonus. All right, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, what do we have for Aries? Ace of Wands reversed. Ooh, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, so you have an apology or you have somebody here who's returning. I would be very careful and cautious of this individual because this individual here is, look, okay, they're underwater when it comes to their emotions. This person is very well aware that they can't stay in this position forever. They can't. They're drowning. They're drowning in their emotions. They're drowning in their feelings. This is a person here who avoided, okay? Could have been in this level here of depression. But I feel for you, there's something about your home front. And if it's not your home front, it's your unit here, okay? Friendships, family, whatever you share or shared with this person is hoping for an invite, or this person has an expectation of just walking back in on your life. But there is this immense amount of emotions that comes with, well, this bone, that bone. Everybody else has a bone already, though. So this person's not offering anything that is of value. Feel like you're having somebody come up here that either you're taken, you're taken care of, and they whatever they have to offer, it's like, I got it covered. I don't need that. I don't want it. That's no good for me. Spoiled. Spoiled, I just heard. Yeah, that's not really nutritious. That ain't gonna feed the baby what you're about to give me. Okay. There's something what this individual hopes to offer that they believe is going to be fulfilling, or that you will nibble on this bone again as though it tastes good, or thank you so much, because this individual has this audacity to feel that this will be enough, with coming in with a gift of some sort towards you and expressing this a flood of emotions. I would call this collective love bombing. Love bombing. Yeah. Are you going to get caught up on this though? Scorpio energy. This is someone here who is resisting change. Is in it 1 minute and then out the next. And it is going to halt you, because there's an expectation here, because it's not you're not quite through it yet with this person. Okay? There's definitely some bitterness here. There's definitely some resentment that is stewing in you, and how you face this is with utter disgust. Don't try to have your brain when it comes to this in scenario. Like, none of this is logical. It feels illogical. Yeah. But what you are in the midst of is creating something. See, some of you, this is what you wanted. This is where you're going to go, oh my God, I can't believe I wanted that person. Or, oh my God, I can't believe I asked that kind of person for help, because you were in the thick of it. But some of you feel like, oh my God, I manifested this person back, because it is somebody here that you did want at one point to return. It is something that you always got caught up with them. And now there's this energy here of you in the midst of manifesting something much better, expansive. And there's something about this energy where you have two manifestations going on, an older one and something new that is received. Welcome. Some of you, it's old meets new, like clash. And it's like, choose. You're going to have a choice. You're going to have a choice. Choice is yours, of course. I would never pick spoiled meat, but some of you may want to nibble again. Who knows? Let's see what the advice is for you. Yeah. There is your energy. Okay. This is someone here who's confident. Spirit saying, be confident in your decisions, be confident in your choices, be confident in knowing where your growth lands. You have the ability here of a solid, healthy unity. And if it's not with a person, it's with yourself. Some of you, this is a relationship where you have growth and prosperity now, are destined for stardom, or if not stardom, some kind of fame, or to be seen in a much massive way than you are particularly doing. And there's this thing where you're being weighed out upon of which one to put into. And that's where, and we're going to clarify that Two of Pentacles, Spirit. Clarify that Two of Pentacles. What are they weighing towards right now? What are they weighing towards? This is what you truly want, what you truly desire, what you're truly capable of. Some of you are like kind of shocked that you manifested both, but that's kind of your superpower as well. You got Virgo energy of somebody here who's going to need some time to really think and evaluate. And I don't feel like think and evaluate here another scenario if it's not something you want. It's like the next steps of how big you can manifest and go, because it's not something that is limited, it's limitless. So I do see a lot of you having massive expansion when it comes to creativity. Relationships could even be moving in together, could be the next steps, a milestone, some of you getting engaged. But then you have this past energy here too, where it's like, which one would you choose? And the weighing of the options feels so like it's not equivalent, like you'll see so much the difference about which one weighs you down and which one lifts you up. Okay. You're going to see the emotions, and someone here is going to try to feed off their emotions by love bombing you. They just are. All right. Let's move on to Taurus. Taurus is up the bulls. We have Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, and the bonus still. Got to clean my glasses and I need a minute. We'll get there, Taurus. Just taking a little intermission. Now I can see better. I didn't realize how filthy my glasses were until I started reading. I'm like, why is everything blurry on my right eye? My glasses are dirty. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Split the deck. Let's get to it, bull gang. Let's get to it. Here we go. Taurus. Ooh, 7 of Swords. It's out. I feel like you're dodging an I think you're changing your mind on somebody. This is a clear exit path, or okay, there's something. Oh boy. Some of you need to hear rejection. If it's not you rejecting somebody and they're rejecting you, like newsflash, rejection here. And it was reversed, but I'm going to take them all upright right now because they were all reversed. Okay. There is something that will be exposed or coming heavily to light to you, that either a specific person is not the one, or someone here will all of a sudden uproot and say, not for me. Okay. Someone here is changing their mind. It doesn't feel right. But others of you, if you get rejected, you are going to be in the energy of what I'm saying. You're going to be like, thank God. Like, now I know. Now I know. Some of you have been praying for this and asking God to remove this, but I feel this energy here where something is about to be wiped clean in the next 7 days. Okay. You are not taking a particular offer. This is someone here who's making it official about disconnecting, not rescuing an individual, not being part of a scenario here. And if somebody here pulled their energy away and went somewhere else, or went back into another connection that is toxic because they felt they needed to rescue, they're rescuing a supply. All right. This is an individual here who doesn't feel good enough. This is a person here who picks easier. If that's the case, not everybody's in that channel. That's only if that's the case, someone leaves you. Clarify the 7 of Swords, which was reversed. Yeah. The secret is out. Some of you, it's heavily, what I hear on here, I got to cover this up, heavily has to do with ill intentions. Some of you, it's black magic. Others of you, it's going against free will. Now, some of you, they may be tied into somebody who is within doing that kind of stuff, but it doesn't have to be. It could be you exposing something that that this person here, it's like the spell is broken. I feel like there's some kind of spell that is lifted for you in whatever this prayer that you asked for. And it is something that you're changing your mind on, or something is being pulled from. Yep. Yeah. Something wasn't right in this connection. It's almost like it smelled rotten. Breaking up a unit. Some of you, it's choosing to leave a relationship entirely. Some of you, it's choosing to leave a job entirely. But I feel like it's not meant to be. And if you guys get to that note here where something is taken from you, it is a blessing. I'm hearing a blessing in disguise for you, because you are so well protected. So well protected. 5 of Cups. Dang. Here's the thing. Some of you really wanted it to be this person and are realizing that they were keeping you stuck, that it was like death for you. You may even get the waterworks from an individual if you choose to say no, where, now they want to apologize. Now they feel guilty for a scenario. But if it's not that, Taurus, this could be you deeply in that Cups energy here. If something is taken away from you and feeling like it's bad news, but this is actually, I know it's hard for anyone to hear this, but it's actually news here of something much better coming your way. It was affecting your growth. It was affecting your, not just spiritual growth, the wish of hear what you truly desired. And a huge lesson. What advice do we have for Taurus? Gosh, we had the 5 of Cups twice. Massive change here. Everything will align. Whatever the sadness is, it's temporary. It's going to realign. And if you change your mind, or you're sad about leaving someone, or choosing to do something that is more balanced and fair, it is the best decision you've made about it. You've really calculated this. You looked at all of the moves. If you are making a decision to leave someone, or change something, or change a partnership in some way, shape, or form, Libra is very significant here. But this is somebody here who's ready to face the facts, to get advice, counseling of some sort, and looking at the bigger perspective here of what's actually at the table. And it is actually all about facing the consequences of being realigned. And it may not feel like that, but it is coming for you. That's what I heard. All right. Gemini is up next. Gemini. We have Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra, and then the collective bonus. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go. Gemini. 3 of Cups. Ooh, we got the Ace of Swords. Well, you're going to hear the truth. You're going to hear the truth here. It may not feel 100%, or you may be giving somebody the truth here. But this is something where it's 2 individuals who are very committed, but also an odd couple. Okay. But you two do make each other happy, but there's some kind of truth that is coming up within this connection. And some of you are starting to realize it's unfair. There's somebody here who's breadcrumbing or overgiving, could be that too, but almost someone here who feels a slave. Now, this could be work too, where it's like odd couple. We always We always fight, but we always make the target. We always make the prize here. Okay. It's being successful at being able to face the unfairness. And it's just there's some tension here about words spoken between the two of you. And I feel like the two of you are going to have a connection here about, oh, notice how these are like flowers, like it's not grass, it's like over the garden. I feel like somebody here is always apologizing or giving gifts of some sort to make things better. And then it kind of makes you feel, and it could be the other way around here too, but makes you feel like you have to dangle something in order for somebody to do so they get the job done. And that can get kind of old when you are consistently trying to hold something of value for this person so they can just put the work in. Some of you are like, I don't want to have to tell you when I'm not feeling well. Okay. Like you should know. Like I look pretty dead. Yeah. The moon energy here, well, it has a lot to do with this commitment, has a lot to do with the responsibilities, has a lot to do with this connection here, but there's things here that are not spoken. I feel like there's something in your dream form. There's something here where there's a key. Someone's keeping something hidden when it comes to this connection. Nine of Hazards. I almost feel this energy of being pulled back. And some of you have your walls up really, really high based upon a dream or using your intuition of feeling. Something doesn't feel right. Something feels like off. So I feel like I got a Gemini here who's addressing that with an individual. Someone here is trying to prove themselves that everything's okay or they're not up to anything no good, but your walls are super high. There's something here that smells or stinks to you, okay, with what these words are spoken. Even though that they're honest, there's something about omitting the truth. We would call that white lies. Watch that. Watch out for that, Gemini. Yeah. Yeah. 8 of Cups. I feel like somebody here has pulled back their energy, has not shown up in a specific way or value. You have suspected that this person has been off, or you feel like they are in another connection, or they're just not emitting or telling you things, or they're just packing up and not making you part of something. There's this energy now because of this pullback that you are feeling like that's enough energy for you to leave or dodge a bullet. It's like, I'm not going to consistently try to reach out to you to keep this going. And some of you are just flat out saying it. And this individual may be very standoffish about it and saying that's not the case. Clarify that moon energy before we go to the advice. What's about this key? You have something here where you're going to get a psychic download, an intuitive gut feeling. Where to look, what to see, something about a post, could be social media. What is this about? Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is usually my third party card too, if there's another person involved, but it's also about a chance. Somebody here is taking a very high level risk, and a dumb risk, because it's not a risk worth the extra fortune or worth. I mean, this is somebody here who might want to have their cake and eat it too. So you may need to pull back your energy to remember your worth. And others of you have a person here who's not doing good with whatever you guys are collaborating together, especially if it's money related. Let's see what advice that we have for a Gemini who may be going through this. Nine of Swords. Your worry is of value. If you are worried about a person, or if you are questioning a person's faithfulness, trust your gut. something is off and they're not saying something, then something is off. Trust your gut. Okay. Now, some of you are like, I'm afraid I'm going to self-sabotage because this person here is consistently saying everything's okay, or that's not what the case is. And you feel like you're self-sabotaging or pulling back or pushing this person away. No, this has to do with you knowing, grounded into the investment of what you give. And some of you really need to focus more on your investments, on your worth, and just invest your time wisely, and do not allow, and then don't keep giving to this person, whether it's time, money, attention. I don't know what it is, but if they are consistently pushing back or saying everything's okay and only showing up very limited, it is an answer. You know something is off. Do not give this person all your energy. That's what Spirit's saying. All right. Let's see what's going on here for Cancer. All right, Cancer is up. Well, Star, that was you who's spot on. You know how that works. When people say spot on, that means they were open to receive that message. That's how these readings work, really. If you feel into it, the message is for you. It's not going to be for everybody. There's no way. There's so many people that we read for, right? You take what you need out of it, and then you are ultimately the one making the choice to what you want to receive. It's not to hinder you. It's to help you. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. We are on Cancer now, and you may have missed your sign. Don't forget, you have more than one sign, your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If you missed your sign, you can always catch the replay. I will have everything time-stamped after the live. There is also a collective reading at the end. So don't forget the collective here. Hold on, I need a little, my throat was dry. Give me a second. All right, we have Cancer up. Oh, Liz was like, no, I am Cancer. Someone's got their spidey senses on. Here we go. Cancer, let's see how your week is coming here. Ooh, we got the Knight of Cups twice. What's coming in? This is an opportunity, an offer. Use your brains about this offer. Use your brains about this offer. Yeah. Okay. You do have an opportunity. You do have something coming in. This person here feels like this may be a logical approach to come towards you, like a tidal wave. All right. They may even say, I'll be loyal. They may even say to you, I'll put the time and effort into here to fix this. But this is something here where you're quite balanced, not by this individual, but other things going on in your life. Like your hands are full with other things. You're not unhappy. You're just, I feel like when it comes to your life and the things that you do, you really are quite content doing what you got on your plate and not involving other people, or specifically this person. It's like, it almost feels like a nuisance the way this person comes in. And to you, it feels like, can't you see that I'm busy? Can't you see I got other things to do? Can't you get a hint that I don't want company? This person is, well, logically, I thought you were lonely. And I don't think you're lonely. I just feel like you're doing your own thing. Some of you may be busy on a creation. Some of you may be busy just enjoying me time, but you have certain boundaries in place. And there's someone here who logically says, well, Cancer needs my attention. Cancer needs this. It's not really conditional. Like, it's not unconditional either. it's almost like this person will come over and say, I was just checking on you. Okay, now I'm going to give a dump on everything that's going on. Let me tell you all of the shit that's happening in my life. You don't have time for this person's emotional baggage. Mm-mm. Off with their head is what I heard. Off with their head. Injustice. This isn't fair. What this person, and it's not even like a head over heart decision. It's you literally lifting the gauntlet and saying no to a person. Not possible. No. Your answer is no. This Cancer is saying no. In the next 7 days, whatever this is, you know this is going to be up to no good. You don't want to go. You don't want this person's attention. You just simply say no. And it's annoying that you have to say it because you feel like it's quite evidently noticeable that you want to keep to yourself, that you want to be on your own for this. Yeah. Because this is not a person here who, and they're time, not only they're a time waster, this is a vice. All right. Capricorn energy here. So this is an individual here who feeds your vices, things that aren't good for you anyway. This would be a person here who would take you off your path. Who would, maybe you're trying to get healthy. Let's make it real simple. Maybe you're trying to get healthy. And then this person's like, well, let's go out to, and then names a, let's get some fast food and shit like that. And you're like, I don't eat like that anymore. Like, how can you like see that? So you're facing some bad toxic energy as well, because this person used to use these tricks on you, or this person here would easily get you off your track, and then the next day you would feel like shit, and most of the time it was because of how much emotional shit that you took on from this person scenario. It drains you, it feels heavy, it feels like you're hung over the next day with this person. What advice do we have for Cancer facing somebody here who loves to pull in that devil energy? The Empress. It's time to level up to the Empress. You really have the Empress here twice. Taurus, Libra energy here. She knows how to not only take care of herself, but her body. And there's your card. And the ability here to move on and move forward and take charge. Spirit saying it's time to take charge of not only your worth, your assets, but your health. And if it means you need to do something like make a giant move or relocate, you got to do it. All right. And this is also knowing that it's possible because you're open to receive. So you're open to receive a big move or a big change. And some of you have been praying for this individual situation to remove itself. But now it's about taking the options here of going, if this is going to be consistently around me and bothering me or taking away from my creativity, my work, my health, my well-being, the person who I am, then it's time for me to move. And if it's not a physical move, it's making big moves here to purge people from your life or a specific person from your life that keeps you in a toxic connection. All right, let's move on to Leo. Leo is up. Hey, Dawn, welcome. All right, we're going to split the deck here. All right, Leo is up. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let us see what is going on for Leo and their energy for the next 7 days. Leo. Ooh, we have the Emperor, Aries energy, taking charge, being very authoritative, protective. I mean, this is kind of the Empress meets the Emperor. So this could be just all the energy of you being very aligned. There's some fears though that are being dressed. It's almost anxiety. I'm hearing facing the worst case scenarios. Very worried. Very worried of being used. Feeling maybe this use here could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody here who can't fend for themselves, doesn't really do well with money. Could be even a mother energy here or a feminine energy here that feels like they're playing victim. Okay. But a lot of you, this is you facing some anxiety when it comes to being used. And some of you you're afraid of your own success. It's like you spend it before you save it. But it's because it's easier not to obtain it, or it's easy to obtain, but you're also afraid to lose it. You know, it's like, I better spend it now before I lose it. Like there's a fear of losing it to the wrong situation or the wrong people here. Yeah. Okay. Some of you, if there's not a car incident that happens, I feel like you feel stuck or that you never have enough. And you are trying to address something. Could be in fear-based, or some of you may fear that you don't have enough to pay. Some of you bills. Others of you, you may not feel good enough in a relationship where you feel trapped in it, consistently broken down, broke. Some of you, I hear, why do I always choose lesser than what I actually am? And I know my value. I know my worth. Two of Cups. Do you see what's healthy and what is not? This is usually a pretty solid card, but there's something here about what a person takes and receives and what is not the same. Okay. The two of you definitely have different tastes. But someone here is kind of illogical and impulsive, and another is very careful and cautious. But I feel this massive energy when it comes to a connection or lack. You feel you need to recover and do all of the healthy decisions, where another individual kind of just goes by impulse. And it doesn't really help, especially if this is a couple that has different financial ways of spending money and needs. It's really hard if you have different financial goals. Oh, yeah, it's very hard. You feel like you're being pulled from two different directions, and then it becomes larger than life, that there's no choice but forcing me to leave. Now, some of you feel this way about a job, where someone's very impulsive and keeps adding stuff to you, and you're like, I don't have enough hands. Which direction am I supposed to go? And some of you are starting to realize the only choice that you have is to move on, move forward. Okay. It's like you're really trying to be an authority here and not put your hands in or stating no. I just feel arguments. I feel like stating no. I can't make it. I can't be there. It's not feeling like you can do something for the long term anymore. Yeah, that Knight of Hazards is reversed. This feels like an accident. It feels chained. Okay. You have that chained effect here with that handcuff. What advice do we have for Leo? What advice do we have for Leo? No reversals. Leo, your advice. Again, work and having patience, being very wise with what you invest in, your time and your effort, but you also are watching something grow. And some of you have to realize that your efforts of what you watch into or what you sow or what your efforts are put into will always come back to you tenfold. But when it comes to a connection, you're starting to realize that it's really your work, your efforts that make this grow or feed this connection or pay for this relationship. And this is you also gaining quite enough clarity here that you may be able to do it on your own or move on somewhere else. What is that Seven of Pentacles? One more, clarify that for Leo. One more on that Seven of Pentacles. What can they expand on? What can they expand on with that Seven of Pentacles here? Thank you. Your wishes, your fulfillment. All right. These are your personal wishes. These are your personal endeavors. This feels good to you. This feels great. And there's fears and anxiety here of not having enough because of a relationship that makes you feel that way. And I feel like it's time here to realize what your worth is and a value. And some of you are blocking your own success by staying in a stagnant job. And others of you are blocking your true mate, your mate here to come in because you are consistently in something for the money and it's not worth it. It could be, just not worth it. All right, let's move on to Virgo. We have Virgo, Libra, and bonus up. One more shuffle for Virgo, and we'll be ready to go. All right, Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go, Virgo. King of Hazards, that's you. Caution, caution. All tied up. Seven of Hazards. I feel evaluated. I feel like somebody here is judging you harshly when it comes to your value and your worth. And it's kind of like, well, I have to sit here like a sitting duck. Now this is usually a card here of great worth, the ability to invest wisely, but it's like like you're not able to get out of this chair. You're not able to get out of this chair. Someone here is consistently dissecting you, and it's kind of like, this is getting old. I feel like a Virgo is like, I'm getting really sick of letting my worth get chiseled in this chair so someone can make up their freaking mind about my worth and value. Ooh. Yeah. The world. Is this you're going, is this really worth? Is this how it's going to be? Is this how it's going to end? Do I just want to be dissected by an individual consistently? When will it end? Now, it's interesting that we have the world here, which is the last card in the major arcana. It's all about completion and finally getting what you deserve. But there's something here where at one point you really thought that this was it. This is what you felt safe. This is something here where whether this was a dream person, whether this was a dream job. This is you starting to realize, I want out. This feels suffocating. This doesn't feel good. It's a weird time. That's why, Star. People drop off. It's at the end. This is not my normal time, and probably my least day where people come on. I just happened to be late, unfortunately, with my shoulder and stuff. I had to take a couple days off. That's what happens when you don't go live often. It will come back. Once I have more replays, they'll come back. All right, we have the Page of Cups. Dang. I feel like somebody here, gosh, there's the medal. That's what you deserve. You deserve a medal for how far you've gone with this shit. You really do. Here's what you're going to realize. This is not enough. This isn't fulfilling for me. This is just not going to be enough energy for you. Okay. It's not going to feed you. It's not going to be nourishing. It's just something that doesn't feel enough. But here's the good thing. You've already put everything and gave it your all. You gave it your all. Enough. You don't have to give anymore. You don't have to stand for this anymore. Yeah. And I feel that you may have an individual who says to you after full evaluation, and you feel like you wasted so much time, where you don't feel like you're enough. We're almost done, Nancy. You can head out whenever you want to. There's nobody here, so you're good. Like this is feeling like not enough. And you're just sick of it. Like you gave enough, but at the same time, as somebody all of a sudden comes whirling back in and saying, but I want to offer you more. I miss you. It's too late for this, Virgo. So I think you're done waiting. You're done being dissected. You've had enough. You receive a decline or something, or somebody I feel like someone's saying to you they need more time, and they are a time fucking waster, and you know it, Virgo. You know it. What's the final message here? Advice for you. When it comes to unity, when it comes to your happiness, when it comes to the connection and the environment, this is what you deserve, Spirit is saying. That's something where it's safety, security. But when an individual is consistently fighting with you, being arrogant with you, and trying to explain that they are enough or they don't feel good enough, or blaming you, but always having to have the last word, and you kind of walk away. Good night, Lily. This is you having enough. This is not a situation where anybody's really a winner. It's just going, we have to end this cycle. So I feel like Virgo is about to end a cycle with a connection, a job, or just seeing their worth now and is like, I can't keep doing this. But you have an individual here who wants to have the last word, who wants you to change your mind. And my thing to you, or what Spirit is stating to you, is, what do you want to go through? Like, are you willing to say it's enough, or are you going to just move on with what you believe? Okay. So don't let this person hit at your ego or pride with what they have to say, because they're going to say some harsh things to you, period. They are. All right, let's see what's going on for Libra. Libra is up. All right, now that we are on the final sign, and and the algorithm has super dropped because it's not my normal time. I get it. But for those of you who are on, I would really appreciate if you would just go ahead and comment bonus. I don't care if you're on Facebook or on YouTube. If you can help the algorithm raise a little bit, and appreciation to the channel messages, and the bonus will also give the energetic that hopefully that message may do for you. But show your appreciation, comment bonus, let me know that you're here, and don't forget to like Don't forget to like as well. And if you missed your signs, you can always have the ability here to scroll back on YouTube or wait for the timestamps on Facebook after the live. All right. Libra. Libra. Thank you for those who are commenting bonus, who are here, who are left. Look, it's working. You guys are raising the algorithm. See? Teamwork makes the dream work. I appreciate y'all. And I promise I will get back to my regular schedule again for lives. I know I usually on 2 to 3 times a week, and I have been slacking. My energy has been shit, and I had an injury. So bear with me. My shoulder's getting better. All right. Libra. 8 of Wands. I love you too. Ooh. You're getting an opportunity here. 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands. Look at you rising ahead, grabbing at that star. This is yours, baby. And don't let a message or somebody here take away from this. King of Hazards, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra. You could be dealing with an individual here that feels tied down, who doesn't really know their worth, who doesn't feel good enough. Honestly, probably has some money problems. This is an individual here has lack of worth, lack of value right now. Interesting. Let's see what the 8 of Wands is. God, 7 of Hazards. Again, that dissection energy. I feel like somebody here wants to reevaluate an opportunity, whether it's to work with you or to be with you. The Ace of Hazards is an opportunity here to go for something pretty big. But with a 7 of Hazards reverse, is an individual here who really hasn't taken the opportunity. And some of you, you've been holding off on opportunities because of this in the way. That's that Ace of Hazards. That's that Ace of Hazards. 6 of Swords. You're moving away from that. You're moving away from that. Now, this individual may be banking that you will help them move through this. Will you take them on the boat? You know, I mean, look at the excitement. Like, ooh, Libra's here. Libra's going to take care of everything. Libra's going to show me the way. But this is going to take work. The 6 of Swords is not easy. Let's see what that King of Hazards is. Somebody's going to put the work and effort into it. I think it's a head over heart decision. I think an individual is trying to be logical about it. Something has been zapped on them too. I mean, they have not been very logical about this. In fact, they're like fucking brain dead. This is a person who's like a zombie. But there's some kind of breakthrough, and that's what it is. It's alive. All right. It's like reopening. You have a chance here to reopen. Now, am I saying that you're going to take somebody in here who doesn't know their worth and all of a sudden is coming in there? It doesn't always mean that. It could also be that this person here is going to be leaving your life to balance the scales. It could be a head over heart decision that you are making to leave a person behind and not do all of the work and effort. You know, because you're going after big dreams, you're going after big desires, you're doing a protective energy here, there's creative power, but also there's ability here to rebalance the scales with an individual and hear a person out. There is. I'm not going to ignore that story. That's Libra energy here. So this is also of fairness. Somebody wants to balance the scales in this connection. What advice do we have for a Libra who has the opportunity to really receive something really big that they want, they desire. But you are taking the lead in this. I'll tell you that you are taking the lead on this. So this person here may be asking you to take the lead on this. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I trust you, kind of thing. Ooh, well, there's your energy. We have the King of Swords. Let's be very logical. That's you have the power. This is you, Libra. You have the final decision. It's your choice. But you also are the one who's observing how authentic this person is showing up. Okay. Because that's what you want. You want truth. You want justice. You want fairness. You're not asking for emotions. This is a Libra going, I mean business. I mean business. Business. Okay. Four of Swords is needing a break, needing a timeout. But I also feel, clarify it, because I'm feeling like that other sword is the Five of Swords, to be honest. They always make me add when I see the elements together. Five of Swords. Clarify that four swords, what you're going to be thinking about, what you're going to be needing a break about. Choose wisely on who you invest your time, efforts, and money on, because it is really going to affect this. A big opportunity coming your way. Oh my God, you can't make this shit up. You got the Six of Swords twice. Spirit is saying it is possible to get through the water, but choose wisely who's in the boat for you. And I explained this card before at another reading, and it's coming up again. I don't remember who reading it is. I just don't. There has been somebody here who has been anticipating for you to show the way, make the moves. And you are being asked to say, you have to sit in front, but there's equality here. I may be doing the work, the physical moves, the guidance here, but can you at least keep a lookout for me so you make sure I don't hit shit? So this is a teamwork effort. Star said this may have came up in Scorpio. I can't remember, but it was the exact same message. And it's coming up again. Choose wisely who is on the ride with you, and that is an equal effort here. And don't let your ego get in the way. And it is ego when I see the Five of Swords of missing out or taking the chance, because I do feel like somebody here is willing to put the work in. They don't quite know what they want to do, but they have a different skill set than you. Not the same, different. That's what I got. All right. Bonus. Was it Scorpio? I can't remember. All right. We are at the final one. Bonus. Here we go. This is our final reading for the night. For those of you who have hung on, don't forget there's Harmonia Friends Club, where there's additional content posted each week. Yesterday, not today. Was it yesterday? No, I'm sorry. The day before, we had an all signs reading posted and a tarot story posted. I'll probably post a tarot story tomorrow. And don't forget, if you are in tier 2, tomorrow evening, we have a light code activation for those of you who want to work on your root chakra, those of you who want to work with the Ents energy, the trees, with Helios, the god of the sun, and the Lyrans. We're going to have some light activation code to just soak it up, and that begins at 7 p.m. So go check out. All the details will be listed at Harmonia Friends Club, and you should have gotten an email if you're in Harmonia. Okay, I'll post it tomorrow. Bonus. Here we go. Let's make it good for the collective. What's coming up for the collective? I can't wait either. I'm excited. I haven't done a full hour of channeling like that, so it'll be interesting. It will be new for me too. Usually I only do a little bit of it. That's a personal session thing. I have not really done it for a lot. We have the Nine of Wands. Oh, God. You need better boundaries. Your boundaries suck with this person. I'm just going to tell you right now. Listen. You do love this person, but you have really, really poor boundaries. And there's something here that you are in the midst of getting that it's your time, your glow up. You should be getting the attention. And there's somebody here who is wanting to steal the show, wanting you to listen and hear their stories, their scenarios, but it's like, oh God, here we go again. It's about them. All right. And you've been with this person for quite some time. Some of you, this is a family member, and it's like you love them, but this person here always has to overtop your scenarios, not just in successes, but even in your failures. It's like, that happened to me. That happened to me. Now let's listen to time here. But I feel like you feel like a therapist with this person. You are really working on receiving. Some of you, it's this person's taking away from a creative idea that you have not been doing, and you're sticking put just because, you know, it feels like something here that you think that you have to do, you're obligated to do. And it is something here where you're going through some kind of ending, you're going through some kind of major event. Again, it has to do with appreciation, has to do with some kind of spotlight thing. And this individual stops you on your tracks. This is an individual here who wants to jump in on the rise. Like, wait, no, I want to go. But they make it all about themselves. Like, they really do. This is an individual here who just feels like a time waster. Yeah. And you're starting to really, like, I think you've been really struggling and feeling stuck in between. Some of you, other people. Others of you, it's like, how do I state this? How do I say this in a way that it doesn't become a complete breakdown with this person? Because it's not you don't love them. It's just that this is taking away, so you're trying to find a way to say this in a loving manner. But it ain't gonna come up that way. It ain't. Because whatever this person is working on, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy now, it's going to piss you off. In fact, I just heard the last straw. It's like there's just something here where you deserve the attention. You deserve the questions. You deserve the love and the affection. And there's something here about this person not giving two shits about it. It's like, that's nice. But anyways, and then I just see you getting really defensive about this collective, really angry about this. Like, are you kidding me? After all I've done for you, after you just can't listen, you just can't be here. We're going to do one more row because I want to see what that King of Wands energy is going to do. And for those of you who have hung on, I'm giving a little bit of an extra bonus for you because you guys deserve it. Yeah. The Fool, that's being optimistic. Some of you are just going to go, no, I'm sorry. I can't attend that today. I have my own stuff to deal with. I have my own funeral to go to. Some of you are like, I'm dealing with my own ending. I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm trying to make peace with something. And you have an individual here who's like a vulture, who takes and takes. Yeah. And you're not chained to this anymore. You're not this person's, dog and available when they need you for their problems. You're not this person's workhorse. You're not available to this person here, and you are really fed up with it. You are so fed up with this. So I see you reacting to this, annoyed by this person asking for extra help, making it about them, doing something here, have expectations here. Some of you, it's like they're not even offering to pay you. Some of you not offering to pay you overtime. There's just no care when it comes to this individual. And some of you, it's the final straw to go, I'm freaking out. I don't have to stay here. That's toxic as hell. I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to start looking at a higher perception here of where safety is, where security is. And some of the security is looking for a new job. Other security here, it's like moving on, moving away. It's not even breaking your heart at this point. It's just going, I'm done. Like, this is enough for me to realize that this isn't bringing me happiness. This is just dragging me down. I have a lot of good things that I want to have going on. And this person here is just so negative, so about themselves, does not care about my happiness, does not care about my transitions. And obviously I'm in the wrong spot. I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong relationship for some of you. What advice do you have? What's your advice? Oh gosh, know your worth. Know your worth. We have the divine feminine energy here, no reversals. That's Taurus and Libra energy strongly. One more, and that's Seven of Pentacles. You're never going to have full closure. You are not going to have full closure with this. You're not going to hear the words that you need to hear from this person. They're not going to give that to you. In fact, they're probably going to argue with you to try to keep you stuck, keep you stagnant. So, Spirit is saying to you, sometimes we need to walk away from that arrogance and walk away with our, it's prideful too, because you are ending it. You're the one walking away from it. You're the one flying away from it. But what you're also doing is watching your worth. You're taking care of your worth. And so there's a huge opportunity here when it comes to knowing your worth, how to invest wisely, what you put your time and efforts on into. And if somebody here doesn't see your worth or want to evaluate it or even appreciate it or give gratitude with it, why the fuck would you stay in it? That's what I got. All right, guys, I hope you have a great rest of the evening. I will be back probably for an all signs love reading later in the week, probably Friday. Still, like my shoulder is still healing, so it takes some time and effort, but I do appreciate you guys for being here, and I will see you next time. You guys take care.